Well, welcome back. We are here at the U.S. team qualifying tournament in Pleasanton, Colorado.
Pleasantville, California.
Or
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
oh my
Hot mic,
goodness.
hot mic, hot
Oh,
mic. Somebody's been doing too many
holy
matches.
moly.
This is my first one. I'm fresh. This is Ken. I'm back again.
Oh,
We
you are
last
back
we
again.
last spoke last night during the
The last spoke.
racket incident.
It did just flow off my tongue, though.
Yeah,
Pleasanton, Colorado.
that just came out pretty easy.
I don't live there. How did that even,
I don't. Yeah, I got nothing. I can't bail you out of this one.
So
We've-
let's
we've-
watch this. Welcome back, everyone. We are here at the U.S. team qualifying tournament in Pleasanton, California. I'm Carrie Reitmeyer on the mic, joined by
Ken Stone.
Ken, the man with just one name. Nobody even needs to know his last name.
Short
like
serve.
Cher and Sting.
Yeah,
and-
great women's match before this one. I love having women on the mic for the women's matches, but I'm here for the guys to play. Men's team qualifying, best of 5, rally scoring, Gearbox black, in the black, all black. David Bobby Horn from this club. He and Adam teach here. And serving is Tony Jamal. He's from Roseville, a couple hours from here, northeast of here. Tony is
Tony comes into this as the number 15 seed. Bobby is the number 2 seed in this tournament. This is the last of the round of 16s. And then this afternoon we'll move on. So the winner of this match actually plays again at 5 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, I've known Tony a long time. He's a very good player. He's a guy you see at tournaments, always a singles guy.
Interesting.
He's, if you went to all the players here and said, who's got a can of sardines in their racquetball bag?
Oh, Jesus.
You know who it is?
You?
It's Tony. This is, you like fruit for a snack or you like a power bar. Tony is a can of sardines and a fork guy.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's a lot of energy. I think he's getting there. But he's a very good singles player.
Very interesting information.
The
the other people I commentate with don't bring this kind of knowledge of what's in other people's bags. I love it.
We used to do a lot of bag research in the old days. We'd actually talk to the players before they went in their match and said, "What are you listening to?"
Yep.
That's serve short. Good call. Cole on the reffing, and that's a good serve. We'd want to know, what are you listening to before you play? What is your snack? What's on your sandwich? Do you have the mayo? Do you not? There's a lot of stuff that if you're just watching at home, you just don't know this stuff. But we want to bring it to you, or I do at least. That's a good pass.
Yeah, you mentioned Cole, the ref. There is not line judges for this round of play-ins, but the score is now 5 serving 4. Short serve.
Again.
Yep. Yeah, I got a full day of matches coming again. We got started here about an hour ago. We'll see a lot more women today. There was less women in the qualifying divisions, so that's why you watched a lot of men's matches. But now we're getting deeper into the women's matches. So,
yeah, Bobby's Tony got under his arm like my cat does sometimes and gets stepped on. Tony doesn't need to make that move to get position. He just wants the ref to be aware of that.
if you said he's from here, then clearly Bobby and him are not strangers.
Well, except there's just not a lot of tournaments around here anymore. There's like a lot of shootouts around here, so I don't know that Bobby'd be playing them. Tony probably is still playing racquetball tournaments in the Sacramento area.
Okay.
Or not. Bobby is not, yeah. Well, Bobby's got a good line. Bobby's got a regular group of guys, 5-0 pickleball guys he plays with. A couple of them they're sitting in the bleachers right now to come watch him play.
Yeah, they say he is a very good pickleball player, too, and I can see that.
He is very good.
Yeah.
So I took his place in his game this morning outside.
Nice.
First,
We'll want to take a commercial? Yeah, we're going to take a quick break here. Enjoy this commercial. Welcome back, everyone. I wanted to just give a shout out to Odyssey, who is one of the sponsors of this tournament, and the owners are both playing in this event. Odyssey by Jake and Sam Bredenbeck. For those who seek the unknown, lead by example, risk being misunderstood, pursue personal excellence daily, act in the face of fear. My favorite, give without expectation. This is Odyssey. Shop now at odysseyofficial.com for their spring cleaning sale. Yeah, Bobby's just making that look so easy. And
even for Tony, that's just not a good single shot to just push the forehand like that.
Tried a little no-look serve to the forehand side, but ended up short.
That's better.
Yeah, just super cash. 10-4.
Yeah, it's good. I think the winner gets Robbie Collins, I believe, and it'll be nice to practice serves just like that to take on a lefty if he wins. But that's game one, 11-4.
Yeah, we'll be back here in just a minute.
My name is Andre Parrilla and I play with Gearbox. I love about Gearbox that everyone's part of the family and they have the best equipment in a great sport. Dedication makes a great athlete, obviously talent and passion. One of my beliefs is that we're capable of doing a lot of things that we cannot even imagine. It's just part of enjoying the process and then gets to whatever we want to get. Any sport that young athletes are playing, if you really like it, and as I said, if you put the dedication and the passion, I told you guys you don't even imagine how far you can go.
We're back. Ready for game two here.
Tony's got a fresh shirt on.
Yeah, and what do you think he's got to do to make an adjustment here?
He hit a couple of loose shots. I mean, if you just can't push the balls down the line like that with his forehand. I mean, a ceiling ball's fine. It's a Gearbox ball on panel wall. It's not going to come flying off the back wall. He's going to just play a little bit more of a conventional singles game. He's probably been playing a lot more singles than Bobby has, so he needs to push Bobby a little bit into having to work a little bit harder.
Yep, that ball hit the line. Oh.
Yeah, it was inside. Yeah.
And did you see Bobby protect his head there for a second? Yeah. We're glad he's okay. Little three-wall ball action.
Yeah, that's not going to work past this first round. This would be a good time for Bobby to clean up shots like that. That's better.
Nope.
And the crack comes right back. That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Two serves one. See if Bobby comes back with that high nick lob to the backhand side. Kind of looking like that, unless he's faking us out. No, there it comes.
Good serve. Yeah, we've seen a couple of the matches. This is actually a leftover kind of first round match he's playing. Most of these guys played on Thursday, and they all, if they had the point lead in the game, they tried different serves. I know Jake did that yesterday, tried drive serves from all different positions, and Bobby's he's gonna tune up this lob serve for future play.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't remember if we mentioned the winner of this will take on Robbie Collins this afternoon. I
think it's at 5.
At 5 o'clock, yeah.
Bobby showing us his two-handed pickleball shot there, and he's got to get rid of that.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep, 6-1.
I'm pretty sure today's Friday, right?
Today is Friday.
Today is Friday. I was saying that yesterday all day. So thanks for watching.
7-1 timeout.
Oh, yep. Looks like we're going to take a timeout. So we'll do the same. Be right back.
Alright guys, for the next 4 minutes, we're going to be doing drive serves to the right side. Good job, Bobby. This time, I want you to get lower and use your hips.
Welcome back. We are correcting the spelling of Tony's last name, which in Pablo's language, perhaps the pronunciation was okay, but it is correct with a Y, but it is Jammal. Tony Jammal with a J, but we knew that.
Yeah. And we appreciate people pointing it out. You know, you do the best you can, and that's what we got. So now it is fixed. Like I said, thanks for watching, everyone, and liking, sharing the feed, commenting. We love to hear the feedback, what you think of what's going on, what the game, you know, who's playing, what you'd like to see these players do. Would you like to see Bobby hit a backhand or a behind the back shot?
We would not like that. We would like him to clean this up. These shots, some of them, they might work now. It's not going to work in 4 hours.
Yeah, and I don't love seeing that lax. I mean, if this was the kid I was coaching, and he's not, but yeah. I would say, we get in there and we play the game. You need to play your game every time, and not play to the level that you think your opponent is. So
2-8 replay.
And, you know, sometimes when you're just kind of half-arsing it and, you know, somebody can get hurt, or you can make a misstep, or you can overswing because your footwork, you know, you weren't working as hard to get to your shot. So I hate to have that too.
10-2. Yeah, Pablo mentioned that, whether this tournament, the national singles, which was in Houston for, I don't know, 30, 40 years, that was a qualification tournament. You couldn't play any division unless you went to a qualifier.
Oh, yes.
And it's very different now.
Yeah, those days are
long gone.
They're long gone. Yeah, we had regionals where,
sure.
You know, obviously where I'm at too. And, those days are No longer.
So,
longer.
so you do have matches where somebody has to play a game which you don't want them to get hurt. So you have to, kind of pace yourself because Bobby's got a big doubles tonight at 7. He's got a singles in 5. So he's got to be a little careful. Down the line, Bobby. Don't get into that pinch.
Lucky that even worked.
That's-
It was 4 foot high, right back at him.
That was game 2. I think it may have been 2.
Yeah, 11-3. That was the end of game 2. We'll stay here real quick. I did want to mention about Splathead, too. They're one of our sponsors. Splathead.com creates cutting-edge sportswear that you can be worn both on and off the court. You're not looking good unless you're wearing Splathead. Splathead.com also provides sponsorship grants to players, is a nationwide supporter of tournaments, outfits the junior national racquetball team during international play, and that stuff is sharp looking. So when you buy Splathead, you're pretty much helping make all of this happen. Go to splathead.com during this tournament. Use the discount code NATIONAL25 and get 25% off your order. So got one more game here. Obviously, Tony's trying to extend it to a game 4, and as we were just talking, Bobby needs to try and just get in and out of there.
Yeah, well, yeah, but he wants to hit some good shots too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what he's doing isn't necessarily good practice.
Sometimes Bobby is a kind of keep the ball in play kind of guy, and he needs to buckle down and just put the ball flat on the ground sometimes. But as you can see, he's all smiles. His pickleball guys are still here.
Oh, that's fun. Where are they at?
The 2 with the hats. The only people wearing hats are the pickleball guys. And Eric Garcia's got a hat.
Yep, I see that. Well, I'll tell you, the next game coming up here at 2 o'clock will be Eric Garcia. That's why you said that, and I thought, I know he's coming up to play, taking on Jake Bredenbeck.
Super.
So
stay with us.
Yeah, that'll be a good match. That just will be. They're all probably going to get good in this next round.
Less of just keeping the ball in play and more of trying to split it in half on the front wall at 1 inch high.
Yeah, Jake coming into this tournament as the number 1 seed, and Eric beat Cole yesterday.
That was 5 games.
So yeah, it was. That's right. Yep. So. He'll be coming back in here. We mentioned Cole. He is our head ref during this match. No line judges needed. So we are resuming. Resuming here with game number 3. Let us know where you're watching from. Love seeing that. If any of my Midwest peeps.
Should be Friday at 5 o'clock. People should be off work now.
Yeah, really close.
Either playing a weekend tournament or they're going to settle in front of their TV and watch matches. I do that very often on a Friday.
Yeah, we've been streaming since Wednesday, so hopefully giving you guys all some things to watch. It's still full day today. We're nonstop till 8 p.m. The last match at 7. So,
I think there's an 8 o'clock.
Yeah, there is an 8 o'clock. Yep, last match at 8. Oh, I got a text from somebody watching in Minnesota, but you didn't put it on the live feed. So hey, my Minnesota neighbor friends. You should be here, Mr. Miller. Maybe in October, come to the Golden State Open at this event.
I think you should have had that. That's not a bad serve by Tony. 1-0.
1-0.
That's the best way to get off the court quickly.
Yeah. A lot of little chit-chat in there. Yeah.
Bobby's talking to Bobby.
Right.
Bobby's talking to David.
It's a tough serve.
That's very good.
Yep. Good serve.
3-0.
The match before this went long. First women's doubles qualifying match of the tournament went 5, and game number 4 went extra innings. Took a 12-11 to take it to 5, so that got us behind a smidge, but we'll be back on time here for the 2 o'clock match.
Well done by
Yeah,
Tony.
good hands. Yep, good hands.
Good shot. 4-2, Bobby.
4 serves 2.
Three, 4.
Pretty, looked very relaxed.
Tony talking to the wall.
Yeah. Bobby talks to himself. Tony talks to the wall. 5 serving 3.
I mean, that's one of the few shots you can kind of bring from pickleball into racquetball. He's 5 feet away, just kind of touch it in the corner, stiff wrist. Don't need to overhit that.
Short serve. Oh. Bobby with a couple quick points here. 6 serves 3. Hi, Nick Lopp coming back again. The nonchalant through the legs.
He does have a little home court advantage.
He does, and he loves that shot, and he loves
Yeah.
the crowd loving that shot. So he's taking a timeout. Oh. That is funny. So Bobby made a joke that yesterday we questioned it. He took a shot, that almost that same shot, only it would have been a straight in between his legs, and he got granted a penalty hinder on that. And so he came out and said to Cole, "See what happens when you're not in my way? That's what I do. I make that shot."
Yeah, I'm not sure he should be talking to Cole about being in the way.
Yeah.
Cole's not afraid to come at the dome.
Yeah.
Don't know how else to say it.
Showed us that yesterday. Yeah, and I gotta admit when I see things differently, because I went back and watched the play with Bobby hitting it between his legs.
Yeah.
It was a straight in shot,
Okay.
and the guy was right in front of him. It's like,
Yeah, I think
it
well,
was.
that's what the ref called. There was an
Yeah.
appeal. One line judge agreed, one didn't, and I respect the integrity of our refs and linesmen. If that's what they come up with and they're consistent, then I'm okay with it. Sometimes through the leg shots go sideways, and
Right.
we don't want
Well,
that
that
to
one did.
become a penalty hinder. But
Yeah, it was very interesting because, again, I just, in all the games I watch and a few I commentate, I just don't think I've ever seen a
Yeah.
penalty hinder granted, so it was so shocking. But I'd like you to go back and watch and see what you think after you watch it again. Yep. We saw that yesterday as well.
the swish, I believe it's called here at this club. Yeah.
Tough.
That's a good serve to practice in a game like this.
Yeah, or at 9-3.
He should know it's coming. He was probably going to try one more.
10-3.
Timeout 10-3.
Yep, timeout 10-3. We'll take a quick break here for a commercial.
My name is Jake Brenbeck, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want, there's really no stopping you, and that's kind of how I live. I just go after what I want.
This gives us an opportunity to talk about this tournament next year. It is moving back to Tempe, which also is a really nice setup if you've never been there. It is walking distance from, not quite as close as this hotel, but absolute walking distance from the hotel, the Graduate Hotel. Really nice setup. And then you're on the campus, so tons of food options. And they even have these cool little robot things that you can order food, and these robots drive them over to where you're at. They're pretty, it's pretty crazy.
I've been to Tempe a few times. I have not had the robot food yet.
Yep. So that's next year. Moving back again to Tempe.
Maybe I'll go for the robot food.
It's kind of funny. I learned the first time I went there that it was tested at that campus, and now it's all over the place, I guess. They do it everywhere, but kind of fun. It's a fun little setup. Nice tournament. So we're back in Tempe a year, actually less than a year from now, next February.
That's coming up.
Yep. Short serve, yep. Tried to get him. He just said, I had you. Tried to get him leaning the other way. Yeah, Bobby, like you said, just not finishing it up, kind of messing around a little bit. Just put it away.
Oops. Self-inflicted finish for Tony Jamal, and that's a final.
It is. So it is we're going to be really close to being on time. 2 o'clock, we want you to come back, watch Jake Bredenbeck, the #1 seed in this tournament, taking on Eric Garcia. That is what's up next, and then you'll also see what we've got at 3 o'clock. Lawrence and Sanchez, women's singles, followed by more women's singles, Minnie and Key. 5 o'clock, Collins and Bobby Horn. We can update that one now at 5. Followed by women's doubles, and then ending out the evening with 2 men's doubles. So appreciate you being here, Ken. You and I will both be back here in about 12 minutes. So see you soon.
Bye.